Yep, I'm gonna get caught in the rain. Yahoo! So recently I was tagged by Robert from 5 More Minutes. I will put a link to his channel in the description, but yeah, Robert's a really cool guy from the West Coast. When I was out in California last October, I missed hooking up with Robert. He wasn't on the same hike as Alan and our gang, if you will, and we just missed each other. But he made an effort to meet up. Hopefully someday Robert will hook up and do some hiking, man. So anyway, Robert's tag was basically, let us know 5 things about you that we may not know. And I gotta be honest, I've been kind of struggling with coming up with 5 things you may not know about me. I don't have a lot of weird, crazy stories. I mean, I do, but everybody does, right? But let me just start, I guess, with what I do for a living. I am a construction project manager at a local state university. I've been doing that there for about 8 or 9 years. Prior to that, I was in the construction trades from basically when I graduated high school, trade school in 1979. So that's what I do for a living. I enjoy it. It's a challenge. It's stressful, but that's why I get out and do this kind of stuff, because I need to. Let's see, that's 1. Number 2. Wow. Well, I'm a grandfather. I have 4 biological grandchildren, and let's see, 1, 2, 3, 5 grandchildren. Technically, they're not mine, but they're within my children's family. So yeah, man, I'm a granddad. Or Jaju, as they say. I'm half Polish, half French, a little bit of Scottish in there. But yeah, I'm a Jaju, a grandfather, and I don't know if you knew that. Let's see, I'm 58 years old. I just turned 58 a couple weeks ago, and I still feel good. Try to stay active, try to eat right, but not always. I eat really bad when I'm out doing on my treks. I eat really bad, but it's fun though. It's as long as you don't eat bad every day, right? At least that's my opinion. So let's see, what is that, 3? I do have to say, one of my fears in life, I mean, I fear a lot of things, like everybody should, in a way, you know, without being paranoid, but I'm afraid of sharks. Whenever I go in or near the ocean, and it's not because of the Jaws movie. I guess that made everybody aware of sharks if they obviously weren't already aware of sharks. But yeah, man, my fear is being shipwrecked or out somewhere trying to tread water and stay afloat, even with a life preserver on, and getting eaten by a shark. There's nothing you can do. You can't fight back. You can't run. What are you gonna do? So yeah, that's a fear of mine. I don't know if you saw it, well, in the movie Jaws, and it's a true story, in the USS Indianapolis during World War II, you know, that ship that went down in the South Pacific, they, those poor guys, man, you know, floating around in the dark, getting chunks of meat taken out of them by oceanic whitetips and other sharks. Man, that's just not right. Yeah, that's a fear of mine. Luckily, I don't live right near the ocean. Let's see, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So where do I live? I live in central western Massachusetts, if that makes sense. I'm at a reservoir now that's 4 miles from our home. It's a great place to come out and do this kind of thing, hike around. There's lots of hiking trails, some really good fishing in spots. Some spots are off limits. But yeah, live in central western Massachusetts. Been here my whole life. Did some traveling as a youngster, or a young man. Went to Houston, Texas for a while. Came back, went to California. I have some family out in California. Been out there a few times. Yeah, man, I don't know what else to say. Pretty boring, huh? But yeah, I have 3 children. My daughter's my youngest. I have my middle son and then my older son. They're doing awesome. Really super proud of them. They're doing great, man. I love them to death. And let's see. I don't know, man. I don't want to just ramble, you know. But yeah, that's about it. So Robert, thanks again for the tag. Sorry it took so long to get back to you. Now I have to tag 3 people. I think I'm gonna tag, or I'd like to. You don't have to accept if you don't want, but I'd like to. Number 1 is gonna be Wall Hiker. He's out in, I believe, Washington, and I've been subscribed to him since I've gone on YouTube 10 years ago. And yeah, he's got some interesting videos for sure with his dog Koopa, as we say around here, Koopa, right? So Wall Hiker's number 1 for a tag anyway. Number 2, wow. What about I really enjoy this dude's videos out in, I think it's New Mexico. His channel is Southwest Backpacker. He's a really cool guy. I love his videos. The scenery in some of his, like his recent Pecos trip, just fabulous, man. Just fabulous. So Wall Hiker, Southwest Backpacker, and one more, right? Man, oh man. What about, man, what about Shane Coffee? Everybody, if you haven't subscribed to his channel, Shane Coffee, do it, man. He's an interesting guy. He does a lot of things with his kids, what really is impressive. Spends a lot of time with his 2 boys, and he does some great videos. Does a lot of reviews on wood burning stoves, pellet stoves, that kind of thing, and you can learn a lot from Shane. He's got some good info, good dude, really good dude. Haven't met him personally, but yeah, I'd like to someday. Just a good, solid dude. He's got some great videos. So yeah, if you haven't checked it out, Wall Hiker, Southwest Backpacker, and Shane Coffee. Good channels, check them out. I will be back with some videos soon. Got a lot going on at the house. Doing a little remodeling, putting in a half bath in the basement, so I've been kind of busy. It's about it, man. Thanks for tuning in. Watch, subscribe if you'd like. If you haven't already, I'd appreciate it. And take care. Peace.